In today's tutorial we are going to find out how to make this geometric shape, the closed square. We start with the base unit of 4 seed beads. The base unit seed beads should have the same color as the corner increase, or at least it will have for this tutorial. And well, after you learn how to make it, you can make your choice about the colors as you wish. And we secure the circle with a knot, and then we go through the first seed bead that was added, and here we have the base unit. For step 1, we are going to use the seed beads in the color of the sides of the square, and we just add 1 seed bead between the seed beads of the base unit. And the last one. Being a circular work, we have to step up. Always step up when you add the last seed bead of the row. So this means that you go through this seed bead and the first seed bead that has been added in this row. So this is the step up of row 1, and this is how it looks like. For step 2 now, we start the increases for the corners. The first increase for a square corner consists of 3 seed beads. So you just add 3 seed beads in the color of the square, go over the base unit seed bead, and through the next seed bead of the sides, and you just make sure that the mid seed bead is pushed down. And we continue. We repeat this 3 times. So 3 seed beads over, skip the seed bead of the base unit, and go through the seed bead of the sides. 1 more now, 2 and 3, and over, skip the seed bead from the base unit and push it down. And here at the last step, obviously we will have to make sure we step up. So 3 seed beads, the last seed bead of the current row or the previous row, and the first seed bead of this row. Yeah, so we go through these ones in the same time, and this is the step up, and this is how our square looks at the end of step 2. For step 3, we are going to increase for the corners using 2 seed beads. So 2 seed beads, skip the middle one and go through the third one in the cluster. And for the sides, we just add 1 seed bead in the color of the side, and go through the first seed bead of the cluster of 3, and we just make sure we push down the mid one. And again we are here at the corner, so for the corner increase we need 2 seed beads. Skip the middle one and go through the third one in the cluster, and make sure that the seed beads just sit one on top of the other. And now the seed bead for the side, go through the first in the cluster of 3. Here we increase again with 2 seed beads and go through the third one in the cluster, and make sure that the middle one is pushed down. Okay, and here we have 1 seed bead for the side, push the side, the corner down, and we are having 2 seed beads for the last increase. And here we have the last seed bead for the sides, being the last seed bead for the side. The step up will follow, so the last 2 seed beads that stack one on top of the other, we will just go through, and it goes like this. And here is our square at the end of step 3. For step 4, we continue our increase in the corner with 2 seed beads, and we just stack them one on top of the other. And we start our peyote stitching by picking up 1 seed bead, go through the seed bead for the sides from the previous row, pick up another seed bead, and then go through the first seed bead of the corner. Here we are again at the corner, and we increase with 2 seed beads, and again arrange the seed beads in a stack and peyote the sides. Pick up a seed bead, go through the seed bead of the side from the previous row, pick up a seed bead, and then go through the seed bead, the first one in the cluster of 2 from the corner. Corner increase, 2 seed beads, and just make sure they stack parallel with the others, and peyote the side, pick up a seed bead, and now go through the first in the cluster of 2 of the corner. And here we have the last increase of this row. And peyote the sides. Here we have 1 seed bead. Here being the last seed bead of the row that we add, we have to step up, so this means that we go through the last 2 seed beads in one go, like this. And here we have finished step 4. For step 5, we are going to add for the corners only one seed bead, and we just continue to peyote the sides of the square. At the corner we are adding only one seed bead, and peyote the sides, pick up a seed bead, go through the next seed bead that sticks out from the previous row, pick up another seed bead, go through the next one, pick up another seed bead, and go through the first seed bead in the cluster of 2 in the corner. One seed bead for the corner, and peyote stitch, pick up a seed bead, go through the seed bead that sticks out from the previous row, then pick up another seed bead, go through the first seed bead in the corner. And here we have the last increase for this row, which is an increase of 1, and peyote stitch the side, and here we are at the last seed bead of the row, so we are going to go through the last 2 seed beads, the last one being obviously the one that was a single add. And here we have the corner, and here we have the square. If you need to create a larger square, we continue with step 6. If this size is okay for you, this is where you can stop now. Weave in the thread and trim the thread.